What's up, guys? Welcome back to this episode of the Road to Redemption podcast. I'm, as always, your host, Cam Williamson, and today we are talking about one of the most popular phrases of all time: fake it till you make it. I do not like fake it till you make it. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why it doesn't serve us as people, why it's done severe disservice to a generation, my generation, and how it's affecting your personal brand. We're going to get into it today on the Road to Redemption podcast. Guys, welcome back to this episode of the Road to Redemption podcast, and today we're going to be talking about the famous phrase, fake it till you make it. Here's why I don't like that phrase. Fake it till you make it essentially means lie. If you're faking something, then you're lying. It means you don't have the skills or the ability to do the thing. Now, a lot of times, fake it till you make it means go out there, act like you're not afraid, even if you are. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about fake it till you make it. We all know it's 2020. We see Instagram. There's 17-year-old kids flying private jets and driving Mercedes and having bags of cash and having perfect bodies and perfect couples and perfect marriages. Not 17-year-old kids, but brands, brand new brands that we've never heard of before. They break onto the scene with Porsches, Lamborghinis, flying private. All right. We're seeing new entrepreneurs pop up who are Forex and whatever, fitness coaches who are millionaires, and they are someone to be idolized because they have a physique, they have a bunch of flashy stuff in their YouTube videos and their Instagram pictures, because they know that they have a lifestyle that they want to live. They've created a false reality around that, and it all started with when they were broke, they made poor choices and purchased things like fancy brand name clothes, and they rented private jets for photo shoots, and they did these silly things that, yes, faking it till you make it got you a big following on social media. When you fake it till you make it, that takes away any opportunity of you doing the things necessary to learn the lessons to be qualified to be at the station you're on when you fake it until you make it. Right? So when you just say an athlete, a big thing in my life growing up all the time was if you look good, you play good. And I still believe that. If you look good in your uniform and you have nice equipment on and you feel like a professional athlete, you feel like you look like one at least, you're going to play better. That's a fact. Now, does that mean that if you're going into a business meeting and maybe you don't usually wear an Armani suit that you can't? No. You always dress for the opportunity. But what I'm talking about is specifically, we have personalities, we have motivators, we have coaches, we have these public figures who claim that they've built these businesses and these platforms and these things, and it's gotten them these rewards when they haven't. It's been proven, and they've been put all over the internet time and time and time again, that these groups of influencers go out and collectively rent a jet for an hour so they can all individually take their photo shoots on it. Guys, if you think that entrepreneurs aren't doing the exact same thing to be privy on social media, you're wrong. They're faking a lifestyle. Now, a lot of them do have to fly private for one reason or the other. Now, those of them that really do it and have to do it for practicality reasons, most of them aren't taking pictures of them doing it. And if they are, it's for a reason. I posted something on my Instagram page. If you guys don't follow me, please go do that, at Cam Williamson Official. I posted something on my story that said, if you see a tagline or you see somebody saying something that, I just want to be of service, I just want to be a service to people, watch. Because right after that, very closely after that, is going to come a sales pitch. Almost guaranteed. My first job, I've talked about this a lot, I worked at Chick-fil-A. First thing they teach you at Chick-fil-A, When someone says thank you, what do you say? My pleasure. Exactly. My pleasure. Why do they say my pleasure? Because when I say it's my pleasure, you feel like you did something nice by asking me for my help, because I said it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to serve you. You felt that I was happy about it, and you actually felt kind of good that you allowed me to do that for you. It's a positive encounter. That's why people love Chick-fil-A. There is no bad encounters at Chick-fil-A. It's all service. They don't sell you anything. Yes, they have products, they have food, but you want that food. They're not selling you that. You're buying that. You're not being sold how good their chicken is. You were being sold that when your friend told you how good it was and sold you on the idea to go there for lunch. But your friend only wanted to go to Chick-fil-A so they can take a picture with their lemonade and the chicken sandwich and post it on Instagram so they can get a Chick-fil-A sponsorship. That's faking it till you make it. That is doing something. Well, I guess you could kind of be doing that with a good, legit plan. If you love Chick-fil-A that much and you want to rep them that hard, well, hey, tag them up, do your thing, and you'll get their attention. Faking it till you make it, I'm specifically talking about, I hate to see the most with small companies. Small companies ruin their brands because they feel like they need to fake it till they make it by seemingly have made it already on day one. I think when you look at a lot of businesses, especially small businesses, you know the people who own them. If they're not some kind of, mystery figure or whatever, you know them. You went to high school with them. You knew them as a friend before they had the business. So you know what they are. You know who they are. So when they launch these, it's usually a luxury or a premium brand of some sort. And then the next day they're starting to post pictures with airplanes and fancy cars and all this crazy stuff. You're like, well, wait, that's not real. So whatever you're trying to physically sell me, like a shirt or a hat or whatever, well, that isn't genuine. And I've lost confidence in the quality of your product, and I don't trust you. Yes, it looks cool. I'm kind of jealous by the fact that I see you materially have figured out a way to get your hands on that somehow, but that doesn't sway people to go, oh, you're really that person. Everyone knows what faking it looks like. Everyone knows what's real and what's not. So to be a small business, especially in 2020 with as transparent as everything is these days, you're going to get put on blast. I mean, people that you went to high school with are going to be like, hey man, I just saw you working at Walmart like last week. Just because whatever happened and you decided you and a buddy were going to try to front. When I had my studio, I had two jokers come in and try to sell me on the idea that they were the biggest like festival promoters in the whole like country, and they wanted me to sign with them, and they wanted to give a bunch of money to the studio and whatever. And he had on a big ridiculous cheap suit, and he was literally the epitome of fake it till you make it. He tried to come in with like the closer's guide to closing thing. Well, let me tell you what going in business with me is going to do for you and all this. Guys, nothing beats hard work. Nothing beats hard work. Faking it till you make it is only going to make you look like a clown. And the final thing that I'll say about it is people like watching the journey. That's why I called my show and everything I do Road to Redemption. People like to watch somebody really, really, really mess up or come from a hard situation and rebuild on their own. By their own doing, on their own record, no fake, no nothing. And then when they build that and it keeps getting better, people want to support it because they want to be a part of it. They want to feel like they're attached to it or in some way that they helped grow that and that they're a part of the community. Let people be a part of your community and let people attach to your message by being genuine and by not faking it till you make it. Give the people around you the benefit of knowing the real you. When they know the real you, they'll buy into you. In our personal lives, I think we fake it till we make it a lot too, where Just say, for example, as a husband, if I have an idea of what I think I'm supposed to be as a husband, but I don't share those ideas with my wife, and I walk around acting in all these ways that I think I should be acting, even if it's not me, but I'm just trying to fake it till I make it. Maybe one day I'll actually become this person for them. Well, where does that lead us? Usually unhappy, resentful, lost, and depressed because you've lost all sense of who you truly are. We wear things that make us feel like we are certain ways, and we talk in ways, and we listen to things, and we read things, and we watch things, and we partake in careers and jobs and all these things just so we can put on this huge show for the world of who we portray that we really are. So I just want to ask you before this video ends, is there any part of your life where you're faking it, hoping that you're going to make it? And if you are faking it, is there a way you can maybe put away the designer or the desire for designer? Is there a lesson that can be learned from somebody in the area that you operate that you can learn from them as to what took them from nothing and just made them 1% better? Or just what took them from where they were at your level to the next level? Learn that. Whatever money it might take to get from there to there, because it undoubtedly will. Money's a resource, it's a tool. Whatever money it's going to take to get from there to there, do that. Don't buy fancy stuff hoping that it's going to make you seem rich and famous, so then maybe you will become rich and famous. No. Learn a skill. Well, know who you are. Know what you want. Learn the skills to do those things. Just provide. Just do those things, no matter what, whether it brings you $1 million or a cent or no cents. Some people have no sense, and they have millions of dollars. Think about that one. I got impressed by my own little saying there. I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, guys, faking it is always going to lead to being exposed. Don't do that to yourself. Trust me. I used to lie all the time in my life. God. I used to lie. When I was young and insecure and didn't know who I was and I just wanted to impress people, oh my God, would I lie. And every single time, without fail, you'd be standing at a party and you said something to one person, and then the other person that's standing next to you now was really there. And they're like, oh, I thought you said, and you're like, oh, fuck. You two weren't ever supposed to meet. When I told you that story, we were drinking at a bar, and when that happened, we were really over here, and I was trying to fake it so I could be cool. Faking it is lying, and you're gonna get exposed. Guys, I love you so much. I just want to see you be the real you, right? That's all I want, because the real you is the best you. The real me is the best me. It's the holiday season, baby. As a gift, give me a thumbs up on this video. Hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you want to hear next. And also, leave a comment below on what lesson, small tidbit from someone you admire, you will apply into your life, and who is that person you admire. Thumbs up, subscribe, leave that comment. We love you guys. Namaste.